Hi guys. Sorry starting a little late. Traffic was kind of really shitty. Um so um today we're back on Lace. Um Lace needs to go through All Saints Wake. So I figured I would go through All Saints Wake again. Um but yeah, and then I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably continue MSQ or unlock some other things. I need to level up Red Mage, so I'm definitely more of a red mage than I am anything else, really. It even surpassed my, what is it? Uh, my dragoonness for the most part. I need to pick up well, I don't know if I can pick up Dancer yet or not. Alright. We're already in Gridania, so that's good. Whew. It is cold outside, but it is hot in my room. I need to get like a fan or something like that. Like I need to do things like I need to unlock like who's this for? Oh. Ventures. Ventures would be nice. She's never ignored summons before. Beg your pardon, madam, but would you be willing to aid a fellow adventurer? It's about my retainer. She hasn't returned from her latest venture to the Nine Ivies, and I fear something terrible may have happened. I would track her down myself if I could, but I have an important appointment I must needs tend. Needs keep. I thought it said tend. It works. Mayhap you could go and search in my stead. We'll do that. But first we're going to Minketos. Which I know I've got to do this way. We're kind of empty here on Exodus. Oh yeah, and I found a Squishable. He's cute. Or she, I don't know. Name's Autumn, I guess, is the name that they gave him. I just wanted it because it was a cat and it was a witch, so... I have, yeah. I have fixations. Oh, here we go again. Let me see if I can... Well, well met, adventurer. 'Tis once again All Saints' Wake, the season where fiends make for fine friends. Enjoying the festivities, I trust. While the saints are away, a well-known theater troupe has stopped in Gridania to play. They host a grand masquerade in the old manor that they might sate their hunger for merriment. You have yet to meet these fearsome folk, but they are known as the Continental Circus, performers who relish the bone-chilling highs of the All Saints' Wake season. Oh yeah, this is the first time I've been on Lace, so... Their ghoulish gala is the talk of the town, and knowing the troupe's appetite for mischief as I do, I sense what lies in store. I implore you to view the spectacle for yourself. You need only speak with the genial geyser, and he shall guide your steps to the haunted manor. Is come one, come all to the Continental Circus's grand masquerade. Shall I guide you to the festivities, good madam? Yes, let's go. I wonder if Impresario is different too. since it's my first time on them, on Lace, they say different things, so it's interesting. I bid you welcome, dear guest. It is our honor to host you. An adventurer. Not that adventurers are unwelcome, mind. I harbor no ill will against them whatsoever. Now tell me, what brings you to our manor of happy horrors? Let's be suspicious. That is not my intention, I assure you. Alas, past experiences have made me rather wary of adventurers, let us say. But I tire of shadowy schemes and the accusations that often follow. So I shall lay bare our secret as a gesture of good faith. However, you must swear never to share with others what I reveal. Though we of the Continental Circus disguise ourselves as mortal men and women, we are in truth a troop of otherworldly creatures. For some of us, our monstrous costumes are, in fact, our true form. Were my own glamour dispelled, you would see me as I truly am, an imp. Not so long ago, our ultimate goal was to drown this realm in blackest night and usher in a long-coveted legend among my kind, the Night of Devilry, where our leader, the Great Gord, would rise again and strike terror into the hearts of men. But as a few void-sent compatriots have recently taught us, there lies a reward even sweeter than mortal fear, one that fills our hearts and satiates our souls: gratitude. One taste, they said, and we would be unable to deny the fulfillment it brought us. Thus, the circus abandoned its malevolent ambitions to pursue honeyed words of appreciation instead. When glorious autumn twilight reigns supreme across the realm, mortal and void sent must join hands in harmony and carouse to their heart's content. In doing so, all shall know unforgettable thrills and chills beyond comprehension. Our masquerade is proof of this desire. Listen well, and you too shall hear our guests cry out in splendor. And that's a no. Yep. Yep. Scaring the children. Why, that's not splendorous at all. Please, you must believe me. We have no intention of affrighting our guests, at least not like this. Everyone swore a solemn oath to entertain. How has it come to this? My lisp is back. Oh, you needn't glare those daggers at me. I haven't the foggiest as to what has transpired, but perhaps you might use your skills of inquiry to our benefit. I beseech you, adventurer, survey the manor and discover what has brought our patrons such distress, starting with the second floor. I shall remain here to oversee affairs. Once you have identified the cause of this chaos, you must inform me with all due haste. Should fell rumors begin to spread, I fear the Adventurers Guild's suspicions will soon follow. Yay, mounts! I have my granny. Meow. Silence, silence, I say you must go away. Where we go, chaos and devilry follow. Remain here, and in chaos you shall wallow. Hungry puddings down the hall, armed zombie gestures down the stairs. They didn't tell me this masquerade would have me running for my life. Next, I could gouge out some eyeballs, maybe even gobble a few fresh organs while I'm at it. Give me an elixir. No elixir, then no treats for you. Excuse me, miss. Have you seen any elixirs around here? That creature in the pot won't stop asking for one, but they cost more than my allowance can afford. The intrepid adventurer returns. How fared the others? Despite our newfound mission, we do still take great pleasure in mortals' fits of fright. I suspect they have forgotten themselves and prioritized their own enjoyment over that of our guests. I do empathize with their plight, and they've yet to cause any lasting harm. Mayhap it would be best to indulge them this once and allow them their fun. I jest, of course. Of course. We cannot allow my brethren's antics to go unchecked, but they will not listen to the reprimands of a kindly, yeah, is that kindly? Yep, kindly adventurer. I can hardly imagine they would heed mine. An impasse are we? Return to this child. Return to me, child. I shall offer my aid. I'm a mess today. Is something amiss? If Rosario cannot hear. You know, I think... Let me see. Nope, not macros. Ugh. What is this? It's cross hotbar. Scenario guide. In there. I could have sworn there's a thing that, like... No, I guess not. I'm gonna try something. See if I can get it a little bit bigger. Nope. Nope. Nope, that didn't work. Anyway, I tried. You are returned. The children of the circus are a fascinating bunch, are they not? Their antics never fail to amuse me. But while their intentions are pure, we must calm those who have lost themselves in fits of fear. I believe I can conjure something that will do just that. I shall begin the preparations for your preparations. For your part, I would ask you procure a few necessary ingredients. I require All Saints cookies and a decorative pumpkin. The shady smock over yonder is like to have a few cookies spare. As for the pumpkin, the Botanist's Guild possesses a pumpkin patch for our needs. Seek out the Great Loam Gourd Keep. He will be happy to oblige you. Might as well just like use this. Sorry, dearie, we're not selling at the moment. Here on behalf of the Pumpkinhead, you say. Well, if it's for her, I suppose I could make an exception, but you'd best keep it a secret from our other guests. There you go, 1 bag of freshly baked All Saints cookies. Send the Pumpkinhead to my regards, won't you? Alright, there's that, and then Botanist Guild. In need of a decorative pumpkin, are you? Well, you're in luck. I have a plump and round one here, freshly carved, no less. We of the Botanist Guild take great pride in our pumpkins, and are glad to share them with one and all. They make for sweet treats and charming decorations this time of year. I do hope you'll make good use of yours. There it is. I always lose it. Nope. Wrong way. There's the gate. Couldn't find the gate. Have you gathered the ingredients? Wait. Boop, boop. Excellent, excellent. These will make for a most magnificent result. Now, I shall concoct a creation that will strike terror into the hearts of naughty children who have forgotten their purpose, joy into the hearts of weeping mortals. Now, let us put an end to the Continental Circus's cruel tricks, shall we? With the materials you have gathered, I shall prepare the solution we require. But all good things take time. I suggest you return to the manor and inform the impresario of our plan. All shall be made clear soon enough. It's just back and forth, back and forth. What else is new? I am told there is a situation occurring at our masquerade. But I have faith that you will solve it. Shall I guide you to the manor? Welcome back. I regret to report that circumstances remain unchanged here in the manor. Have you any new ideas to share? Concocted a creation, you say? Of what kind? Apologies for the wait. My master proudly presents a ghoulish gift for our dear impresario. It's so weird. word, this doll is the spitting image of me. 'Tis no ordinary doll, I assure you. You may operate it by riding atop its head, and that's not all. Take control and you shall have a bevy of illusory spells at your disposal. These illusory spells are based on the materials our adventurer friend so kindly provided us. Delectable delights for the worthy, and a haunting trick for those undeserving of treats. I see. A solution to mollify both parties. I can't tell. Looks like a T. I have astigmatism. I really need to take care of that. Might I leave the operation of this magic doll to you, adventurer? In this mortal glamour, I doubt I'd be able to maneuver it as well as you. Once you have shown the error of their ways, order them to return to me, and I shall re-educate them on the parts that they must play here. Our guests are also deserve recompense for their prior treatment. I ask you send them to me as well, that I might offer them sweets in apology. I cannot bear to end their All Saints' wake on a dour note. So your plans are made, yes? Then I shall return to my master. I wish you happy frightening and delighting. Well then, I suppose all that's left for you to do is operate this mechanical me. I suggest you begin by marching it right up to the second floor and calming the commotion above. And remember, my fellow performers should be convinced to return with the pumpkin's trick. I ask that you reserve the treats for our guests. We mustn't give them more undue fright. Should you find yourself separated from our pumpkin friend, simply return to me and you may hop on in his head once more. Now then, off you go. It's a wobbly. Alright. Was I not close enough? There it is. I wasn't close enough. No, no, no! Impresario, no! I've been good all this time. It's not what you think. I've done no crime. Oh dear, the impresario isn't happy with us? Then hurry to him, then I'll hurry to him, lest I cause further fuss. It is my headcanon now that all puddings talk in rhyme. What? What more could you possibly... Magic candy? Was that your doing? They're offering cookies and candy as an apology, you say. Gods, I deserve a treat after all this. I'll be on my way then. And we'll just drop. Drop. I can't remember. Is there one? Yeah, there is. Ah, what the hells was that for? Strange. It felt as though the impresario was slapping me across the head, but it did not hurt. Has he conjured up some new illusion? You say he's summoning the whole troupe to the front of the manor for a talking to. Now that you mention it, I have been a bit overzealous about frightening our clientele. I'll hurry back right away. They are all too, like, enthusiastic about going and getting reprimanded for work. That's what I think. Meow. Oh no, the impresario's magics. Gone already? Ah, no more magics for me. What? He summons us to the foyer. Yes. Haha, yes. Then to the impresario I shall go. I love magic pots. It's raining candy. Oh, there it goes. They're giving away free treats? Hooray! Then I'll march right up to that impresario and tell him to give me candy. At least say please. I mean, manners. Oh yeah. I owe you a great debt, adventurer. With your aid, I was able to give these members of the troop a good scolding. While a few frights are necessary to amplify the delights we provide, we must never allow the former to overshadow the latter. It is our solemn duty to provide the small folk with a memorable All Saints' Wake experience. We felt the very same, impresario, even though the adventurers always came for us, even though we knew what it was like to be punished and scared in years past. We lost ourselves, striking fear into the hearts of those who didn't deserve it. Chaos is good for us, but not for them. We must bring smiles to their faces again. Here, here, less chaos, more treats and smiles. They're so cute. We'll be nice. Indeed, and we shall do our part with a performance worthy of the season. I can't read. Ugh. All right, my fellow thespians, it's time we greeted our guests with good cheer. Return to your places and give them the masquerade they deserve. I mean, the magic pots are adorable. With that settled, I believe I should be able to handle the troop from here on out. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance, adventurer. Oh, and before I forget, is the one who crafted that mechanical masterpiece an acquaintance of yours? If at all possible, I'd like to express my thanks to them as well. A woman sporting a white pumpkin head? That sounds awfully like the legendary Great Gord, who would command the void-sent forces on the Night of Devilry. Ha, but I jest. Legends are precisely that, tall tales and no more. Allow me that joke at least. In any event, you mentioned she awaited your return at Minketo's amphitheater, did you not? Pray allow me to join you. I should very much like to meet this pumpkin-headed acquaintance of yours. Hey, turned around. There we go. It is a pleasure to finally meet the famed impresario. Oh yeah, he's the one who's got it. That was weird. I ship it. I totally ship it. They shall have pumpkin-headed babies. So this is the one you spoke of. She does exude a legendary sort of aura, if you were to tell me. If you were to tell me she was the Great Gourd, I'd certainly believe it, but of course that's simply not possible. All's well that ends well, I see. Was my clockwork creation of assistance? Indeed it was. My brethren have remembered their duty to entertain, and I dare say our guests shall be all the merrier for it. That is well. I'm... I trust you will continue to give this city's mortal residents an exhilarating All Saints' Wake experience. Blech. Trust me, it's lots of fun with the manor. Let's all go. Kids. It's the child who does not know how to say please. You're sure those scary monsters won't eat me up? They might give you a bit of a fright, but it's all in good fun. They're giving away lots of treats, too. Well, if you say so, but you have to promise you'll stay with us the whole time. Of course, I wouldn't leave you two behind. Come on then, let's go. They totally left her behind. Yes, all is well. Those children's smiles are proof of it. How strange. I feel as though I'm truly enjoying All Saints' Wake for the first time. It's rather refreshing, actually. I shall continue to put forth my best effort that the Continental Circus's name might be known in every corner of the realm. But for the present, my duties call me to the manor. Thus do I ask of you, adventurer, to spread word of our deeds and speak of us fondly in your travels. That clockwork creature you possess is a reflection of myself and of my troop as well. Use it with pride, and perhaps others will want to know more of us in doing so. A sound plan. Yours is the face of the Continental Circus, after all. Hi, Natasha. We're just finishing up All Saints' Wake again because I had to do it on Lace so I could get the mount. Oh, I just skipped a thing. Now then, it's time I returned. As you well know, I cannot leave those scoundrels without their ringleader for too long. We shall be performing at the manor for the remainder of the season. Should you wish to join in our festivities, you are welcome to visit us as often as you please. In that case, I too shall open up my haunted home to you, adventurer. Join me in my gardens if you dare. Simply speak with my servant, and he shall guide you to my abode. You may entertain yourself there for as long as you wish. The season of devilry and revelry lingers yet, and we shall thrive upon it. May you carouse in your heart to your heart's content this All Saints' Wake. Yay! And now I can do this. What all do I have? I have a lot of that stuff. I need to put my Fantasia up. I just have a lot of junk. I'll have to put it all up later. Okay. I need to go to the 9 Ivies. So that is Hawthorne Hut, I believe. If I remember right. Am I almost done with Aetheryte tickets? That'd be awesome. It'd be finally. I've had them since, you know, you start. Alright. It would be this way. I can do this now. Ah. Where am I at? Yeah. Hit it. There we go. Mobile does just not handle 1080p. Yeah. Oh, it's audio only. Well, I'll try to talk more. Yeah. No, I know my I'm out there on 1080p. I'm on HD, so at least this should be going through that way. All right. Oh, I gotta aid him. This way I can get ventures, which would be nice because I actually have a retainer now. 12, bless you, adventurer. So focused was I on my task that I took no notice of the buzzards at my back. Yeah, sometimes you do get quality options. Sometimes it's really kind of bleh. Like looking at my bitrate on Twitch. I don't know why, but it's in the red and it's been in the red for a while, and I don't know how to fix it. We've tried. Uh, it's just I don't know. It's just something in the bitrate just does not want to like connect right. So that's something I've just kind of been wondering if they're like throttling you, like I don't have too many people, who come and visit very often on my stream, but like, is it because I'm a smaller streamer that like maybe they throttle? That's a good idea. All the saving your Aetheryte tickets for the longer ways. I didn't even think to do that. I've just been using them up because I need that space in my inventory. Uh, you seem confused. Have you heard naught of venturers? Of ventures, I should say. It is a service in which we retainers carry out procurement expeditions on behalf of our employers. Alas, some are not wont to furnish us with sufficient equipment, despite the obvious benefits it would afford both parties. Ah, has he been summoning me this entire time? Pray, excuse me. Forgive me, master, I was waylaid by beasts. Yes, by a Makoti red mage. How did you know? Of course, as you wish. The cleavage on her, jeez. Uh, it seems I must take my leave at once, but before I go, pray allow me to thank you. I have naught to recompense you with, but I should inform my supervisor, is that Parnell? Pamel? I don't know. Of your deeds. It's so small, the type. I am confident she will see fit to reward you. May we meet again, my friend, and do not forget to visit Parnell in the shaded bower. I think it's Parnell. I think it's Parnell. My astigmatism is just really bad today for some reason. Like like Tuesday it was fine. I was like, "Hey, I can read for once." Now today is just like, ugh. All right. Let's use up the rest of my Aetheryte tickets and figure out where I got to go next. It is Parnell. Well, I gotta go with Old Gridania, so let's go to New Gridania. Oh, I have 20. I have 20 left. You gotta get a pair of readers. Yeah, I should be wearing, like, the problem is that I have glasses and I have contacts. My contacts are a pain in the ass to put in. I can't stand wearing them. Um, but I also can't wear my glasses because when I do, the light from the ring light hits my glasses like just so you can't see my eyes whatsoever. So so I'm just kind of but yeah, we'll do that. I need to get some money. All right. Old Gridania, Shaded Bower. All right. And then I gotta remember where I'm going. Yeah, I'm having trouble. And it comes with age, unfortunately, and also not wearing my glasses like I should be. Um, I have trouble looking at a screen and then looking down. So I'll look down at my phone and my phone will be fine, but then when I look up at like the TV or something like that, everything's all blurry. So it's my astigmatism and it sucks. And I see double a lot when it comes to type on screens. Um, Books are no problem. I can read on books perfectly fine. I've been reading comics for the past like 2 weeks now. Like when I'm not on here, I've been reading Batman comics because I bought like a whole ton of trade paperbacks for really, really cheap. Um, and and I can read fine on those, but when it comes to screens, I can't see very well. Like, it makes me wonder if maybe if I switch my picture. Let me see. Yeah, that one's a little bit better. Yeah, I can read it a bit better. Greetings, madam. I have been expecting you. The retainer you rescued was most effusive in her praise. Retainers are, of course, permitted to refuse a venture which they determine to be too dangerous. Alas, this particular young woman is new to the profession and was thus easily persuaded by her employer to accept. You do get some astigmatism, yeah. I'm the same thing. I have to wear my contacts, and another reason why I don't wear them very often is that my contacts are multifocals, and my eyes can't adjust to them. So it feels like it's worse when I wear my glasses, wear my contacts. Um, but uh, but yeah, I have to learn how to wear them a little bit more often. We were just talking about it today. I'm like, I have multifocal contacts. Yes. It's generally it works like bifocals. Yeah. Otherwise I'd be wearing bifocal glasses. I've hit that point. They do move. Yeah. It's weird. Like your eye, I guess, gets trained as to how to look through them. Like, it takes a couple of weeks, but your eye gets trained how to look through them. And so when you're looking down, your eyes will automatically hit a point where that's where it focuses on and I can see up front. Or if I'm looking far, if it's got another part of the contact that it looks through and it focuses through. It is pretty awesome actually. But yes, they make multifocal contacts now. Yep. Uh Let's see. Beg your pardon. Would you like to know more about ventures? Certainly, it would be my pleasure to explain. Do we have to? I think we all know what ventures do. I'm just gonna go through all of this just so I can get my bunch of venture, my single little venture, or my 6th venture. Yes. Venture's now available. I only have 1 retainer so far. I need to make another one, but we'll do that another time. I think I have to pay for it anyway. Like pay for it in-game. I know the third one you have to pay for, and I know that because I can't, you know, access my 3rd retainer on Aseneth. Because my card information is wrong. I have to fix it. I hope. That's what I thought. It might have been free, but yeah. I couldn't remember if you had to pay like guild for it or not. We also have a thing where I can get Fantasia. So let's go to the Steps of Nald. It's in Ul'dah. Oh, I'm so used to using them that it automatically went to it. I'm not thinking right. Okay, so diminutive gladiator. Let's see if we can find. There's a lot I need to unlock. There's like just all of this down here. I'm just getting a Fantasia right now here. Oh, turn around. Maybe? I know I have a Fantasia, but I also know I got one in the mail, like in the Mog mail, first day. Because of all of my, what are they? Yeah, I think out of all of them, I'd probably end up having like 3 Fantasias, which is weird because I really don't change the way I look much. I mean, Aseneth has had the same look other than changing her hair around. She's had the same look since I started. Both. I'm full up to my veteran rewards, so I think veteran rewards was one of them, and then expanded stuff. So I actually may have the potential to have 4 of them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but you know. This is taking forever. Maybe it really was too good to be true. No, you don't. You can change your makeup normal. Like, just go to the esthetician. Right? It's like, why use a Fantasia for that? You save that for being, like, stupid and changing to a Lalafell just for fun. Let's give him a little Fantasia. Ah, thank you. You must, thank you. Must, thank you, miss. I can't. I've been waiting for what felt like an age, but finally, it's here. My miracle drought. Draught. It's with an A. Oh, do you not know what this is? This, my friend, is a file of the mysterious brew called Fantasia. Legend states that any who drink before lying down for the evening awakens a new man or woman. My Colosseum debut is coming up, and I'm terribly nervous, so I thought this medication might bestow me with the self-confidence I lack. And a chiseled, muscly body besides. I can't wait to show off in my subligar. Dirty. Take this to the medicine merchant with my compliments. Now, if you will excuse me, I'm off to make my dreams come true. Alright, now we get to go this way. Oh, that's just like, it's so long to get there. Good, you're back, and with my payment, I expect. I need to start doing my hunts. That's what I should do. I should do my hunts. Every last gill is accounted for. I knew you'd be right for the job. Now for your payment. But what's this? Yep. The wings are a bit much. Just a bit much. A friend of yours? I can't say I recognized him. My client? You mean that little Flalafell gladiator? It's like, well, yeah, isn't that what it was for? Who's to say? I've no way of proving that man was indeed my client. But it would save if it would sate your curiosity, I believe I can spare you a file for your own experimentation. We'll just hold on to it for a little while. Now, my business here is done. We will meet again someday, though whether we recognize one another is less certain. They are canon, and they happen more often than you think. And look, I get another Fantasia. Okay. Now, we can do some hunts. Well, let's do, like, I've got... Where's my hunting log? I have, like, all of these things to finish, plus I've got... the Immortal Flames. I just need 2. Oh, no, I need another Kobold Pikmin. Another Foreman. Okay. Yes, today is a Lace Day, because I had to do the All Saints Wake on Lace so that I could get the mount. So that, like, yeah, because with, it's not, like, account-wide. I have to do the event in order to get it, and I'm like, I really need to get it on Lace. So I just finished up doing All Saints Wake, and I got my little mount. And now we're just trying to figure out what to do next. What I really need to do, or what I should do, is I should pick up another class. Even though I just picked up Red Mage, but Red Mage is at, what, am I at 50? I think so. I can't read. Yes, level 50. Whoa, that's way big. I also need to do my adventurer plate. I haven't done that yet. Alright, let's see. So I'm level 50. I know, I need to pick up just all of them. Which one do I feel like doing next, I wonder? Let's see. What do we got? I would love to get Dancer, but I can't get Dancer until 60, I don't think. I'm wondering if I should go floor tank. Let's see. Trying to see what's what. Yeah, let's go floor tank. Yeah, I'll be here. I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. It's easy to do things on Asenath. There is Samurai. Samurai's not that bad. I'm still low on Samurai I'm about like level 67, I think, with Samurai on Asenath. But that one wouldn't be too bad to do. The only problem is that where do you open Samurai? That's Ul'dah, isn't it? If I remember right. I am usually, well, on Lace I am on Exodus. We're pretty open, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if it's like, I wonder if it's this person right here, the Ul'dah citizen right here. Yep, there he is. Alright. Balls, balls, just when you think you've seen it all, the world's full of surprises. What am I talking about, you ask? Oh, nothing much. Just the most amazing blade work I've ever seen. It wasn't even the main card. Is that what it says? Yeah. The main card either, but light entertainment. A Far Eastern fellow, old enough to be my grandfather, appeared and called for challenges, but who should answer him but a brute of a gladiator? People thought it was either mummery or a sick joke. After all, what could one expect from such a mismatch? The old and infirm versus the young and inform. But when the action began, the old man proceeded to drop everyone's jaws, his opponents not least of all, with his blistering blade work. Yeah, it's definitely not as full as any of the Aether servers for sure. The most riveting moment, though, was when he had the challenger on the back foot. For instead of finishing the job, he went and sheathed his blade. Putting your steel away in the heat of battle, well, that's asking for committing suicide. This wasn't lost on the gladiator, who lunged in with a mighty swing. The spectators gasped collectively, thinking it was over. And it was, but not for the old man. For the next instant, before anyone could comprehend what had happened, his opponent was crumpled on the ground. In one fell stroke, and with impossible speed, the old man had drawn his sword and dealt the telling blow. A few heartbeats passed in stunned silence, and then the stands erupted in riotous cheering. Gods, just recounting it gives me the chills. The speed, the precision, the elegance, simply sublime. How is it possible? I had never heard of these Far Eastern warriors, these samurai. Oh, yay! Thank you, Rust. Aww. Thank you, Rust. I appreciate it. It's always nice to get somebody on Twitch. Twitch. Oh, it's Day. Oh yeah, Brain. I'm so used to just seeing you as Day that it's like my brain is just not computing. Today has been a very long day. It's very hot in the room. I'm like, whew. Um, but it's today is one of those days. I am very dressed down. I have no makeup on. Just because I am like I I can't I can't function today. But we're working it. We're trying to get through it. Let's see. But wait, are you thinking what I think you're thinking? And you want to face the old man? Well, that silver-tongued showmaster was looking for a new challenger, but you don't want to do this. Let someone else be the fool. Alright, so now I've got to find him. That is when he is down. Isn't he... The gladiator... No, this is... Where is the Gladiators Guild? As you can tell, I'm never a gladiator. I don't tank. So I don't know where the Gladiators Guild is. I've been playing this game for 12 years and I still don't know. We'll just do this. Alright, now where is he? He's down. There he is. But yeah, brain is just not braining. It's crazy. Alright, let's see. Come one, come all, and marvel at a mystery of the Far East. A swordsman hailing from exotic Hingashi, whose blade work is quicker than the eye can see. Don't let his age fool you. Old though he may be, he's already made short work of one of Ul'dah's meanest gladiators, and he now seeks a new challenger. If you can best him, you'll be rewarded with a rare Hingan treasure. There's just one condition. You must fight with the same blade as the old man's. If you think you have what it takes, proceed to the Gladiators Guild and make yourself known to the Far Eastern Elder. Which is this way. This way. Wait. Where is he? Is he the one that's down? Yep. He's down. This aura, unusual, yet undoubtedly formidable. Dare I hope a worthy challenger has come? Well met, friend. I am Musosai. I think. M-U... M-U-O-S-A-I. Yeah. Musosai. A samurai of Hingashi. Lest you wonder, samurai are swordsmen of the Far East. Yet, know that the swords we wield are unlike those of this land. Katana, as they are called. And for our duel, I shall lend you such a blade, along with a stone, a talisman of sorts. Wear them on your person, and you shall become one of us, at least in appearance, if not is that Sooth? Yeah, it's Sooth. I didn't know that that word could be used in that manner. I guess so. Alright. Which is, it's kind of sad. I'm picking up Samurai right when I got Red Mage unlocked. And, I have like a nice little Red Mage outfit. I did a little Red Mage outfit and it's really cute, and now I'm doing Samurai. Let's see. Alright. So I assume Soul Crystal, Spirit of the Samurai. Well, how do I... what the frick? Oh yeah. Where is it? There it is. Naked! That is terrible looking. That is just awful. Alright. We gotta go. I gotta move this. Down. Over a little bit. There we go. There. I like having them down there so I can see. It is just, I mean, that is terrible. It looks so awful. Ah yes, in your gaze I see the stirrings of a newborn samurai. 'Tis plain the stone has already bequeathed some of its memories unto you. Yet, having the memories is one thing, mastering them quite another. We shall see how well you fare against me. Prepare yourself, young samurai. We will begin as soon as you are ready. Okay, you have learned all samurai traits up to level 50. Detailed descriptions, blah 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 blah. Oh yes, I forgot. This is a duty already. Alright. Sorry, I'm taking a look at what's where. I'm gonna have to change a lot of this. Here, we'll do this. That there. This needs to go. We're gonna put it right here for now. It's like you've got all of this stuff. Why would they put all this? No, not that one. Well, I can just delete that one. Why do they put all this where I can't access it? Oh, wrong one. This is what I wanted. I don't usually use True North. I should use True North, but I kind of don't. I do use Bloodbath a lot, though. Things I don't need. Alright, we'll figure... This actually I usually put right here. So I'll figure out all of these, all the order of everything, and then I'll... This is gonna be a clusterfuck. Because I don't know how the rotation is, and I don't feel like looking through all the actions right now. You are ready then? Good, good. Let us take to the arena. We'll try. Gather ye round and bear witness, for another brave challenger has appeared. Next to face Musosai, swords master of the Far East, we have an itinerant adventurer. I mean, kind of saved everybody's butt already. Not the look I was looking for. I swear, it does. I do not look imposing whatsoever. You can really import it to lace? I didn't know that. I'll have to remember that because... Yeah, otherwise I'll be like with a pen and paper and then writing down exactly what goes where. Or I'll take a picture of it with my phone. Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to check that out and see how to do that then. But we have a hold it right there. No one gets to take down the old bastard except me. Was Berold? Berold, the last standing scourge of the sands. Beroald. Berold. Yeah. You made a fool of me earlier, but this time there'll be no tricks. This time I fight with my own sword, not that pathetic excuse for a needle you handed me. What's this? Bone-headed Berold, who was so roundly trounced but moments ago, has invaded the Blood Sands. For those who came in late, he's the disgraced gladiator who was cast out of the Colosseum for, and I paraphrase, being an all-round odious brute. The rules were plain and you agreed to them. There were no tricks. I know, he does look like Ranjit. Shut your mouth and fight me again. Such eagerness for blood. The warriors of this land are as naked blades. Chink. Is it me or does he look like Hulk Hogan? I wonder if they did that on purpose. I'll get you next time. Gadget. Next time. And with that distraction out of the way, we may continue where we left off. Alright. Might help if I target. I gotta find what's first. What's first? Aha, that one's first. Alright, now where is it? It's this one. No, it's not. I gotta find it. I'm trying to see which one it is. Okay. Do I not have it yet? I barely touched this guy. Oh, I almost had it. I will learn my rotation someday. There it is. That's what I was looking for. No, wrong one. I need this one, I think. Nope, I have that one. So this... There it is. Yay! Huh. I'll have to remember and do that. Because I have it for both. I have it for PlayStation, which is what I play on right now, and then I have it for computer. So going to resources and stuff like that, I can actually do that. Um, it's a roundabout way of doing it, but it's possible. Um, that's probably what I need to do and just save those hot bars. Okay. To draw forth such strength from the stone in so short of time, you are no ordinary woman. Blah, can't talk. As promised, I shall bestow upon you the rarest of Hingan treasures, training in the way of the samurai. Meanwhile, Lace is all like, I thought I was gonna get something. What's the matter? Our techniques are not found in this land, hence their great worth. As my pupil, you will train under my watchful eye and learn even the most puissant, I can't say that word, of my techniques. I've never heard it said out loud, so I don't know how it sounds. Why, you lying bastard. All that fighting and there wasn't even any coin in it? What's this? Boneheaded Berold is back, and this time he's brought friends. This man doesn't know when to give up. He looks like Hulk Hogan. I'm telling you. You got a problem, come down here and say it. At no point was it said that the treasure is an object, let alone coin. Besides, winning it was well beyond you. Shut the hells up. This time I'll show you my true strength. Your strength lies in numbers, 'twould seem. Very well, if you insist on another trouncing, then so be it. But know that this time 'tis not I who will deal it, but my pupil. Great. I get to deal with his crap. Having seen your potential firsthand, he and his ilk ought not pose you any trouble. It looks terrible. I can't help but focus on terrible it looks. Whoever she is, take care of her too. Alright. Where is he? No, come on. Wrong button. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. Can't remember what order it is. There it is. My phone's going off. Not a good time. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. It's like I'm on my mount. Usually I have it right next to me so I can stop things like that. That was just spam. Just spam. What else is new? That's too timed. I can't do it. Oof. Now I need to, like, figure out, like, where everything is. Like, I know where everything is. I need to get a good setup. Forgive me. I know I was wrong to force that fight upon you, and yet I find you do. And yet I find I do not regret having done so, for that it has reaffirmed beyond any doubt the promise I had glimpsed in you. Long did I search my native land for a pupil, but I found none fit to be a vessel for my knowledge. The problem, I concluded, lay in my people's way of thinking, the zeal in which they uphold tradition to the detriment of all else. So it was that I set forth for a new land, this Eorzea. Can't read. Yep, that's what it says. I placed myself in the midst of your most able swordsmen, offering myself up as a spectacle in hopes of finding a worthy soul. And find her I did, in you. Now I realize how all this may appear. To you, I could be but a strange old fool spouting nonsense, but I am well past caring about appearances. I speak with all earnesty when I say that there is none other into whom I would pour my knowledge, and so I ask you, will you consent to being my pupil? Yes. Ah, words cannot well express my joy. From this moment on, we are master and student. Now then, I would know your name. By what are you called? Lace, 'tis a fine name. Without further ado, Lace, we shall commence your training. Pray join me at the nearby tavern, the Slick Hand. There's a what? I thought it was the quicksand. We don't come in here. I don't tank. I do sometimes. Not often, though. Hello, Day. You're working. It's going through. Oh, wait. Did I pass you? I did. I passed you. Hey! Yay! Now I gotta figure out where to go. Okay, so it is the quicksand. He's just saying it wrong. That's kind of racist. Let's see, go to Adventurers Guild. Yeah, I saw you after. It took me a second. God, I have like so much. Okay. There's still so much to unlock. I did not realize when restarting the game how much I will have to unlock for a new character. It is insanity. But, you know, I kind of like having a different character for once. As much as I love Asenath, she's been my character for 12 years now. But Lace has got her own charm. I shall begin at the very beginning in the distant past. Hingashi underwent a period of strife during which numerous opposing factions vied for supremacy, the Age of Blood. In this age, full many took to battle with katana in hand, and in the crucible of war our art was forged, in the way of the samurai. Eventually, the realm was unified under one banner, and peace reigned once more. The people set aside their katana, save for we samurai, who continue to wield it as a symbol of authority. And with that authority comes a grave responsibility, protecting the peace. To ensure that the Age of Blood is never repeated, we samurai seek out the wicked and bring them to account. In doing so, we ward off chaos and preserve order in the realm. Such is our calling. Hingashi, or Eorzea, Far. Is it Ears Far? Air's Ear, that's right. It's Air's Ear. It matters not where we are. This calling guides us always. To that end, we shall journey the land, you and I, on a quest to right wrongs. As one who has grasped the foundation of our art, it is your surest path to mastery. Our efforts begin in this very city. I shall cast about for evil that has taken root here, and then we may proceed to excise it. Well now, that certainly got exciting quick, but with some even quicker thinking, I managed to set up a wager and turn a tidy profit. He would have a bad time in Tyrol. Out in Shaolani, man, he would be having a field day out in Shaolani. Momorigo, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, I have found my pupil at long last. I pray that you will live comfortably with your winnings. Actually, oh, Momozigo, I had a mind to join you. Wherever you go, I sense that coin will follow. And besides, it seems you're planning to root out evil in our fair city. If so, you do well to have me along. With my connections, I can procure information you're like to need. Then there's the small matter of your complete and utter lack of knowledge of Eorzea. There is that indeed. Had fair not seen fit to unite us, fate not seen fit to unite us, I never would have found my way here from... What does this say? Fester Bay? Yep. It's Vesper Bay. And I wouldn't be standing here breathing if anyone owes anything, it's me. You saved me from those cutthroat bandits when I tried recruiting them for the Colosseum. Terribly reckless in hindsight. As for you, my friend, to be marked out by old Musosai himself, you must be made of uncommon stuff indeed. Not to put the pressure on, but I have the highest hopes for you. And here we are then. I shall undertake my search with Momozigo's help. So until such time as there are developments, pray continue honing your newfound skills. Alright, so let's see, a challenge log. What do I have with the challenge log? I do not have a challenge log just yet. How the heck do you unlock the challenge log? But that's not right. It's... Oh no, I guess it isn't lit up. Okay. I just have these lit up, I guess. Person at the Adventurers Guild? What, Momodi? No. I mean, she doesn't have a thing, but let me see. Oh, it's a side quest? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I need to still unlock. But challenge logs, I have to say, the best way when you're first starting out, what I have learned is that the best way to level up quick is doing your hunting log. Do your, free company log, hunting log, and then your challenge log is a big thing. That's why a lot of the times when I am in game on Asenath, I'm doing raids and things like that, because with those I can unlock things on my challenge log, and that you can get some really, really good XP that way. If you can stand doing endgame A Realm Reborn, it's always good to do those two fights. You can usually get a level up on that. There's a lot you can do. But it's like, I don't know where I'm going. I know there's the Levmet, but it's not a Levmet thing. Ah, I know, right? That's what it's like with the Chloe journal, man. She just does not want to give up those stickers. Rising to the challenge. Upper decks. Limsa. Okay. No other way. I did it again. I should just finish off my tickets. I'm already going to end up doing it anyway. Just inadvertently. Upper decks. So let's go to Aft Castle. Alright. And then it said 11.4 by 11. So let's see. I'm at 11.6. So 11.4 by up here. Ah, must be this? Yep. Okay. I know where I'm going now. Must be her. Yep. Huh, I didn't know you could do that. That's kind of cool. Alright. We all know how it feels to have had one too many. That's why I'll not fault our patrons for much of what goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their person when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness was somehow my fault. Take this impressive-looking journal right here. As oft used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owner is tearing up the town searching for his prized possession. A stranger he was, a swarthy Rogadin who enjoyed his drink, seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars, Quintin, I can't say these names. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Baderon docked my wages. Oh no! You got nothing on the hot bars? That's always, I'm telling you, hot bars. Hot bars are just, they're insanity. Well, it's like I need to do this one. So I have this. This is my starting off. So this should go here. And then here should go here. No, wait. Here should go here. That's the start. That's one. No, wait. We're gonna do it this way. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. We'll do it there. We'll see what that does. That seems like a thing. I'd hit that one. Hit these. That one. Quentinane. That's how you say his name. Have I seen who? Look, just 'cause I spend more nights at the wench than in my own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling in through the doors. Wait a minute, that bloody book. Why didn't you say so sooner? The tight-arsed bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was headed for Aleport. Aye, where else? The scurvy sop. Nimia Willin, he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't help me get my gil back. Let me see, where are you? Aw. Wait, where are you? You disappeared. Oh. Very nice design. Very nice design. That's true. Yeah, I forgot. I do have that turned on. If you're near a quest giver, I can't see anything. So, about to Fantasia. Yeah, I've got too many of them. But we've been through that. All right, where am I going now? The Leminson Ferry Docks. All right, so where is? I'm going the wrong way, I think. I get lost everywhere. I have no good sense of direction whatsoever. Oh, I did have it right. All right, so fisherman's. Yep. Could also pick up rogue too, so I can pick up ninja. There's a lot I can pick up. If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and next great adventure await. My journal! Why, I thought I had lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Yes, all the melee DPS. All the DPS, period. I'm just... I play DPS. I've always played DPS. Even in my Warcraft days and my EverQuest days, I always did DPS. Usually Rogue. But then they turned Rogue into Ninja in this one, so it's a little different. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perhaps, perchance? No, a shame that, for this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did. You've the air of adventurer about you, and one almost as accomplished as myself. Almost, I just kind of saved everybody. Had it been you across the table from me at the wench last night, I imagine the tales would have been great and the ale all the sweeter. Were there only some way for me to repay you? But of course, I've a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own? That way one day we might regale each other with our stories of our deeds. And with that I shall be off for adventure, and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale. And a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the wench, do thank that Elizin fellow for his generosity. We're just gonna go with the tin piece. Because we can always use more money. Yay! Challenge log! That's a map. Challenge log! I mean, should I unlock Rogue now too? I'm right here. Rogue might be a better one actually, because with Samurai you're already level 50. Rogue, I think you're lower. You're at like 20, aren't you? Or you start off at 1. I can't remember, but you start off low. So that one might be better to do because of hunting logs. Uh, there's naught behind these convent doors for a worldly type like you. We're the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss, all pure and saintly like now. All pure and saintly like. Now bugger off. Hang about, ain't ye that lass as goes by the name of Lace? Oh god, he's one of these talkers. Ah, I knew it. We like to snitch. Does it say snitch? We like to snitch all the rise in talent, and from what I hear, your head and shoulders above the rest. If ye can handle yourself half as well as they say, ye might be well of use to us. Ah, forget all that sisters of the Edelweiss bollocks. That's just a bit of fun to fob off the curious culls. We're a guild of rogues, lass, and it's mainly our marks as does the prayin'. I can't read these guys the way they talk. It's just... How? Me and mine work in the shadows of Limsa, taking a keen edge to the rooks and cacklers would have war have earned themselves a million. We don't trout for members, but every now and again we might offer a promising young cove a place in the ranks. It's like I could read better, like up here for a change. If you've been interested in joining us, tip us your tip what? Tip us your daddies and well put a hilt in each one. Just like the gods intended. So what do you say? Fancy learning a new trade? See the way this guy talks. Oh my god. Good to see you're keen, But I should probably warn you on a few points before you dive in. Great. More talking to him. Where most guilds take pride in turning their members into the best bloody candlestick makers they can be, we only care about getting the job done. And the job ain't pretty. You become one of us, and you'll soon be neck deep in scum and knife fight. So if you're looking to scamper across rooftops and bilk dandies of their blunt, you'd best take what? You'd best take. I can't even. You best take up with a different crew. Think on that and come back if you're still keen. Oh my god. I can't even say this dude's name. Lawnward? I don't know. I didn't scare you off then. Is that Bene? Yeah, that is. They told me you was a meddlesome lass, and so it's proved. You'll need every ounce of that metal soon enough. Now step inside and have a prattle with Jack. He's our upright man, the master of the guild. I do love Jack. You looking to head inside? Yes. You know, that's what it feels like. Trying to talk like this. Trying to talk like it does sound it's like what is wrong with you? Like I can't even. And I even think Jack actually talks a lot like it too. Not as bad as that dude. Not as bad. But he says it pretty bad. Alright. I actually love Urianger. I it's no secret I do fan fiction. And I actually love writing Urianger. Then again, I'm a big Dragon Age fan, and I love Solus, who speaks in iambic pentameter. So I love Urianger. I love writing him. He's just so much fun to write. Um, but the Limsa accents those are rough for me. I have a lot of difficulty with those. But that's because I'm not good with accents. I can't even get rid of my own. And so it's very difficult for me to pick up accents. Um Oh, you bought the Dragon Age cookbook? Yes, it's such a good cookbook. I have never I have never heard a Brit do Oriange, to be honest. I need to like listen to Colin and see how he does it. Well, we don't talk like that anymore. Yeah, that checks out. I can only imagine how aggravated he was. Especially because Colin definitely he tries so hard with the accents and reading things right and being the voice actor that he is. Oh no, not Colin. Colin does do really good, especially with like the Cockney type accents. Um but but yeah, no, I thought you meant Colin. I was gonna say because I mean the instances. Oh, a different streamer. It's like me. I can't handle it. I can't do it. At least I can try and be a little bit entertaining in my efforts. which are very bad efforts, but what am I gonna do? Like I said, I actually was in theater in high school, and I just they I never got a role because I can't get rid of my own accent. So I couldn't neutral myself out. So yeah, a lot of these accents are really rough for me. Um but and I think it's because some of them, if you read them aloud and like they actually have like a New Englander can't like what's the word? Not canter. Or maybe it is canter. Um he is, and he does speak in iambic at every so often he does. Um he's just fun to write. He just really is so much fun to write. Uh Especially once Shadowbringers hits and they let poor Timothy go a little bit easy on the way that Eorzea talks. Poor guy. Um, but yeah, Timothy Walton, voice of Uri. Um, or at least one of the voices of Uri. The first voice of Uri was Gideon Emery, who I was very fortunate to meet one at one point. I have his autograph. Uh, he's awesome. He also did Fenris in Dragon Age. So I was really excited when I actually heard his voice. I'm like, is that Gideon? It's like, yes, it is. Um, but yeah. Anyway, all that to say, I can't say these things for shit. Like, all of that to say, I am terrible at this. I apologize. I am just a tragedy. He was Devram K. He did a lot of stuff. He was also in Daredevil. He was Alexei, I believe it was his character name. One of the Russian brothers. He was the smaller one, but he was very nice, very nice guy. Um, I've met a couple of them of the Dragon Age voice actors, and they are very nice people. Steve Valentine is one of my absolute favorite people in the world. He is so funny. He's a joy to hang out with. We gave him moonshine. We gave him a lot of moonshine. So yeah, and we were there when he tried it was a grape. No, it was either grape or I believe it was blackberry moonshine actually. And we got it from the Smokies, and he tried it and he's like, it tastes like cough syrup. I'm like, yes it does. It'll definitely clear out your sinuses like cough syrup too. um, but yeah. It I don't drink very often. For a while I was sober for about like um about 9 years, I think it was. Which is why we kind of got rid of a lot of our moonshine and stuff like that. When you spend and it's I am not an alcoholic whatsoever. I don't like the taste of it for the most part. Um But when you end up buying like $90 worth of moonshine when you're up in up in the Smokies, you kind of have to think, maybe I'm drinking too much of this. But no, we went no drinking for a long time, and just more recently have started to inch our way in. Um, it's just for funsies at times. I'm really excited because I have the Final Fantasy cookbook, and Yes, there is also one. It's a butterscotch one. That um, Smoky Mountain, Old Smoky Mountain Moonshine Company made. And we used to take that and put it in cream soda and add a little bit of whipped cream on top, and then you have butterbeer. It tastes very much like the stuff you get in Florida. So we started doing that a lot. Um, but I've been really wanting to use the Final Fantasy cookbook and try like the high potion. Um, yeah, their apple pie was not impressive at all. It was typical. It was actually kind of bitter if you ask me. Um, but their butterscotch was actually really good. Um, it was very surprising. But yeah, you just add it with cream soda and it tastes so good. Kind of addictive. All right. So now that now that I've gotten on this crazy rant about moonshine and voice acting and everything, maybe maybe if I get drunk or something, maybe I can actually read these accents. I mean, I don't I've never tried it before. It that actually might be funny. Yeah, sometimes it's like there used to be Old Smoky Mountain was like the only one you could get for a while up in Tennessee, and now you go up to Gatlinburg and there are moonshine places left and right, so it's like you gotta pick your favorites. I think they each have their own good ones or bad ones, like anything. Okay, let's talk to Jack here. That way I can start talking while you know, doing some playing. Do y'all understand the definition? Yeah, no. No, I don't think they do anymore. I think it's totally changed definition at this point. All right. All right. I'm the one they call Jack, though I'm surprised you've heard of me. Perhaps you'd be good enough to tell me your name, along with that of the kindly cove as told ye mine. Those boots are atrocious. They're terrible. The famous lace. Old loony left patch let you in, did he? See, he's a little bit easier, but at the same time, he's not. Hmm. He can't throw a blade for shite, but that one eye don't miss. Not when it comes to sizing up a climb. Is it a that a D? A dimber mort for the stuff? I can't with these accents. What the heck is a what the heck is dimber? I have never heard of that word in my entire. Just one thing, you ain't a pirate, are you? Well then, it's time you was stalled to the rogue. Put on your best beater cases and I'll swear ye in meself when you're ready. Now, I could fill your waddles with the stoned history of our guild, but that's just wids and wind. Oh my god. The most the most important thing, the only thing we care about is getting the job done. Yes, we've heard that once. Now, most folk, and I'm assuming you're among them, know that not long after Limsa's founding, the city was overrun by a motley collection of pirates and thieves. But as wild as that lot were, it soon became clear that they'd all end up killing each other if they didn't lay down a few rules, an unspoken code of conduct, as it were. One, you don't bite the purses you owe your fellow Laminsons. Two, you don't look a crew out. You don't rook a clue. Is that R? You don't rook a crew out of their spoils. And 3, you don't trade culls like they was chattel. I'll admit the finer points of the code are a mite murky, but most agree on those 3 at least. I'm taking this slow. I apologize. Now you might be thinking none of that amounts to a sack of dillberries now. Now the admirals outlawed piracy. But in the back alleys and black markets where Merlwyb's grip ain't so tight, the code's still alive and well. And just as the law is enforced by the Yellow Jackets, the code is regulated by us rogues. I could read that one. We go where the shadows are darkest and hand out justice to them as break the code. Some rum-soaked cove steals goods from the wrong cull, and we steal 'em back. That's the job, my natty lass. Natty lass. What the heck? Who's calling me a natty lass? I'm not natty. Course, we don't hop the twig when blade work's called for neither. I want that emote. You see, there's more to it, to our dagger play than just sticking culls with the pointy end. We'll weaken a mark with poison, fade away and strike in the darkman's whatever it takes to get the work done. Well, Lace, what do you say to that? Got the guts to do a rogue's job? After reading all that, I sure as hell better. Alright then, first off, we'll have to get your kit sorted out. A rogue needs to be tight on her dew beaters to stay on a mark's trail. The job might have you fighting across a deck of weaving through a mob, and the last thing you want is a bleeding great battle axe what hooks itself on every rope and post. That's why we stick to daggers. They let you slip through the streets just as easily as they slip through a rook's ribs. Here, take these stabbers and let's see how they look on ye. Just don't get so excited when you're new toys that you forget to dress for the role. You'd be surprised at how many cults come back to me in their bloody small clothes. Okay then. I can't with these accents. I'm terrible at this. Alright. Yes, I know how to change classes. Jeez. That's my rapier. There they are. Naked again. Oh, and it's level 1. So look at that. Alright. God, we start off the beginning. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine, Hope. I appreciate you letting me know. I know that keeping up with the 1080p was kind of making things a bit rusty for them. So I appreciate you letting me know. All right. Let's read some more terrible thing. Alright. I'm gonna get closer this way. Managed to strap those daggers on without cutting yourself? Well, we're off to a good start, I'd say. Well, thank you. Next, you'll want to get a feel for the weight and speed of your new weapons. I reckon those bleeding cheats in the fields outside Limsa should serve for your first lesson. Aye, test your blades on a few of them lambs, then slice up some rats and pugils for good measure. Mind that you mill them beasties one at a time, though, lass. I know you've served far worse in the past, but you're no dimber damber with them stabbers just yet. Dimber damber? What the frick? Ah, so weird. How do I get out of here? There it is. Alright. It's across the way, isn't it? Yep. We're doing that. Okay. So we need... Stabbers in your fambles. That's the name of this, this quest. No, not the bug. One. Two. Three. Alright. Now we need lambs. We're not gonna go to the, we're gonna go to these because I don't want to get swarmed. Not as a level 2. Or level 3 now. Level 4. Let's see. What do we want to use? Let's use our Fenrir. Because we need to go get Pujals. There we go. Okay. So, what I wanted to do, and what took this long, you know, journey in, you know, getting here, check your, hunting log. And see, right now I'm in my Immortal Flame stuff. So, that's stuff that I still need. Let's see. Upper Lanusia, Oakwood, and then this is all Thanalin stuff. And then Ixal is Alder Springs. So, where am I? I'm not in. I'm in lower... Middle. I'm in Middle Lanusia. Okay. 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 Fisherman. Yay, I get to read more. Great. Alright. Yay, he doesn't talk so much. Not anymore. Thank you. Thank you. Done with your millin', are ye? You can never have enough blade practice, lass. In fact, I'll even add a list of marks to your hunting log. Pit yourself against the lot and you soon learn some new steps for your dance with the daggers. Aye, you must think of yourself as a dancer, not a bleeding butcher. You only need so much force to ram a short blade to the hilt. Precision and speed, that's how you get the most out of your stabbers. Bulky armor'll only have you plodding about like an ungainly aurochs, so make sure you're wearing gear what let you move freely as well. Alright, get your blade work up to scratch lace and I might just have a job for you. And look, I can pick up level 5. What am I, level? Yep, I'm level 5. Okay. More talking. Oh there, Lace. I must say you're looking comfortable enough with those stabbers of yours. Aye, I reckon you're good and ready for your first assignment. Ordinarily, I'd stow me wids and let ye get on with your work, but seeing as we only just dragged ye into the shadows, there might be a couple of things what ye ain't yet familiar with. Let's build on what you likely do know, and that's the fact that the Admiral, God's bless her soul, has outlawed piracy in Limsa Lominsa. So why do you think there's still so many sodden pirates in this town? I'll tell you why. It's 'cause there's still one way for 'em to loot and pillage without incurring the wrath of the law. All you need to do is apply to serve the law, Thalassocracy, I cannot say that word, I know it. Thalassocracy as a certified privateer. A captain with privateer's license is free to terrorize the seas till the old goats come home, so long as he only targets vessels what belong to the Garlean Empire. Course, considering how bloody vast the Empire is, that's plenty of looting to go around. This is a long-winded assignment preparation here. Crews fill their hoards with Imperial plunder, then sail back here to Limsa to offload the spoils, and that's where this particular case went sour. See, this one crew got their fambles on a Magitech device, a firing mechanism to be precise, but was rooked out of their haul by some heavy-handed coves. If you recall, that don't sit well with the code. If you're bold enough to rook a pirate out of his due, then you'd best be prepared for a visit from the rogues. Ah, speaking of visiting rogues, Underfoot, over here, lad. I want the pair of you working together on this. Pass sentence on them code-defying rooks and bite back that Magitech part. What's the last need me for? You're in charge of new recruits, ain't ye? It's Lace's first assignment. You're to go along and give her the benefit of your wisdom. Since when was I charge of new? Oh, bugger it. So I guess we're to be partners for the now. The name's Harurimu. But most of the fellows call me Underfoot. That's a lot easier. I like that one. He might seem a touch reluctant, but Paramu's one of our best. You just do as he says, and you'll get the job done. Let's see if I've still got stuff that I can wear. Getting there. Kind of match. It kind of looks neat. Kind of matches. Alright then, me young rogue. Seeing as this is your first official outing, I want to be sure your dance steps are up to the task. With them short blades, you need to get in good and close to your mark, aye? But we ain't bleeding swads in shining armor, and the lighter kit we wear ain't much protection from a click to the gan. Yep, a click to the gan. That's what it says. So if you don't fancy sodden blood and teeth, your best defense is simply not being there when your mark winds up to land a nasty clout. Sliding round to a flank usually does the trick, but is this just a long-winded way to say go to the side? But there's some rum fun every rogue should master, the shade shift. Clear your mind and trust in your speed, and you can leave an axe-wielding brute or spell-flinging mage chasing your shadow while you bury your stabbers in his guts. Right now, it's time for you to put this lesson into practice against some of those Eorzea out in lower Eorzea. I hope you was paying attention, lass, cause those tentacles can pack a wallop. Enjoy. Fun. Which we gotta go to, what, upper? Upper Eorzea. Probably not as this level, though. I don't know, maybe. Let's go do the Eorzea thing first. Let's see. You want to go to lower? Yeah. Which we gotta go this way anyway. Well, wait, no. Eastern. Oh, that's a level 50. Jeez, no. Yep, there it is. Took me a bit. I need to fix this. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Wait a minute. Let's see what's in our hunting log for rogue. So wild dodos are up, I believe. Summerford, Cedarwood. Summerford. Remont Bend. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. How many? 3? 2. 3. Alright. See what I mean about like leveling up easier? Just do your hunt logs, honestly. Power through them and you can get real high real quick. Alright. So that's that. And then this one is kobolds. I think I know where they are. I think they're up here. I don't know, but I gotta kill those. God, I remember when you had to fight these and then they just all swarm you. What is this, a huge +1? Oh, that's a rogue one too. Okay. Yeah, taken out of context, that might be might not be the right wording there. But I usually have issues like that. I don't think about what I'm saying. So we need a cave bat. What is a Galago? I don't know, but I could have sworn the kobolds are like... Oh, those. Oh, it's a level 8. Holy crap. Whoops. Well, you know what this means. Know what I need to do? Oh man, see how close I am to leveling up again? Look, I can just kill one more of these things and I bet I can level up. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, see? Just do one more and level up. Yay, second wind! It's always good to have. I should. Yes, I do. Yep, I have his Amazon. Yep. Which it's always good to start doing this. Checking every other level. Kobolds are like... I know they're around here somewhere. At least I could have sworn. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope, there they are. Where's the one I need to kill? I don't see it. A footman and a pickman. Yeah, come on. I don't see him. It says it's supposed to be up here. We're in Oakwood. At least I could have sworn we were. Unless that's one of the ones that, like, doesn't show up unless it's in a fate. Ugh. That would be a pain in the ass. Oh wait, look, here's a fate. No. Well, we're going in here. Because they can get a bat in here. A bat. The Goblin Fisher at Summerford. All the rest is in Summerford. He'll just take it the easy way. Alright. Ah! Wrong way. Totally went the wrong way. Alright, raiders are over here. I mean, you only have 2 moves. Alright. Wait. Goblin Fisher. Can't remember where the goblins are. Goblins. Are they over here? Ah, wait. Nope. Nope. They're up over here, aren't they? Well, this is where the crabs are. I know that. I don't remember where the frickin' goblins are. Nope. What the heck? Is it up the river? Give me an idea as to where it is. For the love of God. This is all stuff I can't get on. I only need 1! What the hell? Those are the jackals. You don't need those. You do need crabs. Did I only need one? No, I need 3. I wonder if it's at the top of heart. Wait. Let's just kill one of these just to level up. Come on. Really? I'm like right there. Or maybe not quite as right there as I thought. Almost. One more. One more. Something more. Not a wesp. Ah, there's a water sprite. Or a crab. We could kill another crab. Let's hit level 10! There it is. Now we gotta find these stupid goblins. I think it might be, maybe... I think it may be on the other side. Ah, there they are. I only need one. And I can't see anything for all the vegetation. Alright. And that got us over halfway to 11. Alright. So now you've got the wild jackal, which is that way. Well, there is one there. Ah, that's what they are. We were already at Oakwood, for the love of God. Well, let's do this then. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go to, the Gold Saucer. I'll pick up this next quest and then we'll go to the Gold Saucer. Ugh. Alright, let me in again. I need in. Done with your practice then. The sting of them tentacled buggers will soon reach you to stay on your toes, eh? Ahem. We've got your now that we've got your blood rushing, I'd say it's time to get down to work. First things first, we need to track down them addled coves what rooked that Magitech gadget. Might be as one of our rogues has heard something. The guild thrives on information, you see, and we've agents scattered far and wide with their gazes keen and their waddles to the ground. Let's pay us a visit to, what is that? The Drowning Wench. Ask for a weak ale and see what that gets you. Yeah. I'm not setting you up for a laugh, lass. Trust me. I guess we're going to the Drowning Wench. So that would be Aft Castle. Why does she have still another one? Anyway. Oh. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. What's your pleasure, miss? Oh, let's see. He said a weak ale, so let's get a weak ale. Never in all my days. We may serve some cheap grog in the wench, but not that was watered down. If our usual ale is too bold for your taste, mayhap you'd like to order from the underground menu. Aye, there's quite a lot on offer for a customer with your roguish charms. Was there something in particular I could help you with? Ah, the trouble over that Magitech loot? 'Twas not a subtle job. The gang in question is an unusual group of former pirates calling themselves the Dainty Demolishers. They seem to be enamored of court dandy mannerisms and have a preference for seizing Garlean machinery. They're also known for conspiring with goblins, and rumors say that the Demolishers visit a beastman camp in Middle Lanicea to fence their goods. And those goods will generally take the form of imperial technology. I imagine the goblins were rather pleased to take profession of a mark. Oh god, what number is that? I don't know what XL whatever it is. Anyway, anti-aircraft cannon firing mechanism. If you mean to steal the device back, then your trail leads to the goblin camp in Summerford, which we just found. Summerford, eh? On your way, lass. Meet me across the riverfront from the camp and we'll plan our next move. I was just there. Oh. I'm still gonna go to Gold Saucer. It's been a long time. I don't think I have a big cact pot. I think I've messed that up. I think I missed last week. But at least we can get the daily. Oh, that's a pretty dress. Or a pretty just get up. That's nice. 8, 3, 7, 5. Yeah! I guess good. 7, 4, 9, 5. I don't think there was anything good on this one. No, there wasn't anything good on that one, so. Ah, I should have picked this one. No, wait, no, not that one. That was another one that gave me nothing, so. But let's go check Cactbot just in case. I mean, maybe I did remember. I can't remember if I remembered. Nope. Yep, I missed last week. Six, 4. So 6 or a 4. I think I just missed the 6. Four it is. Okay. Now I get to go back to Summerford. I remembered. Oh. Okay. Gonna figure out which way things are. Things are this way. So he said across the river, so gonna fly over the camp. And there he is. Get your noggin down, Lace. I've been sinking... No, wait. I've been snitching the action across the way there. No sign of the demolishers, but I did see one of them gambler coves stuffing the Garlean gadget into his backpack. I knew Itolwyn would steer us all right. I can never say her name. This is your chance, lass. Clout that gambler gobble and grabby that device. Gambler gobby. And grabby that device. I get it. I've lost track of which gob it was, but I'm thinking it's that sod on the left. Just make sure you dance away from any bomb blasts. Twisting and dodging in the middle of a fireball might not save you from getting your eyebrows singed off. We're gonna take it easy. Oh, I'm invisible. Hey, look, my koala's floating. Aww. Imagine if you saw that, though. That'd be like... brain just kind of jacked off for a second there. That's the way, lass. There was naught for me to do but sit on me daddles, and watch. So you've got the goods then. Nope. Here we go. Aye, this is the device. Ain't no mistaken. Let's get it back to the guild, eh? We still owe them demolisher bastards and what is that? A mill? I can't read that word. A millin. But they'll keep for the now. Here, you should be the one to deliver the prize to Jack. It was your hand what snatched it out of the goblin's paws after all. I can probably fit into some new stuff. Captain, I saw some fiend has perpetrated violence upon our goblin colleagues, whilst we sought but to wet our throats with fine libation. Great. This will not stand, Captain. Our finely filched foot has been pilfered from under our noses. Blast and bother, my blood boils and bubbles at the temerity of this affront. And I thought the other way of talking was bad. I know not the identity of these auspicious buffoons, but they shall be made to pay and pay death. To pay dearly, duh. With me and my fine fellows. It's so weird. I can't. That's one of those things that if I could actually read it right, it would be like, you'd have a voice like this. My stomach keeps grumbling. Okay, so back to... We're just gonna go through them. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I am going to pick up the next level 10 quest. And then I might call it, because I've got some other errands to run. So, he just says the same thing over and over again. You managed to grabby that fire mechanism yet, Lace? Yes. Yes, I have. Ah, still in one piece too. You've done well for your first assignment, lass. I don't know like much. But that crew and their lives... Ugh, I can't read. That crew put their lives on the line to cloy this here bauble. They'll be pleased to see it snatched back from the ruffians. We've yet to do for the dainty demolishers, Jack. The job ain't over. You're right, Underfoot. It ain't. You break the code, you face the consequences. Oh ho, this is not at all what I expected from the inside of a convent. And who might you be, sirs? Your ignorance is understandable. After all, our schemes are always perfect, our heists impeccable. Shall I reveal our infamous name and drink in your delicious terror? We are deadly, dastardly, and dictionally devilish. Quail before the dainty demolishers. Captain, Captain, I say, there's the louse who misappropriated our merchandise. I concur, she's the self-same simpleton whom we trailed unnoticed to this very establishment. Surprise, surprise. Now, now, my dear dandies, let us not be unpleasant. We should endeavor to resolve this distastefulness without resorting to insults or other less diplomatic methods. At least, not yet. You there, yes, with the clean-cheeked errand boy. Be a good fellow and fetch me your superior. One of your colleagues has committed a terrible crime against us, and we shall not be leaving until the proper restitution has been paid. Oh ho, an errand boy now am I. Tell me, Captain, just what kind of place do you think this is then? This place? Why, I suppose it's some manner of convent. The one-eyed doorman named it the Dutiful Sisters of the Edelweiss, or some such. And you've yet to realize your mistake. Your fate was sealed the moment you've dragged your sorry quarian across the threshold. Are you threatening me, boy? I'll have my fellows cut out that impudent tongue. We've exhausted our reserves of dainty today, lads. Show these fraudulent sisters how the demolishers deal with upstarts. You still don't understand, do you? There are but three sort of cults what the doorman will let pass. Clients, recruits. Oh, someone's pissed off. Didn't your mom teach you not to interrupt a lady when she's talking? You'd have learned that the third sort of cull is a bollocks for brains mark what marches himself right into the rogue's den. Rogues? But we were so careful. You gonna be dead. I'd heard tales in my pirate days, stones about the merciless wraiths who uphold the code. They weren't called rogues back then, though. The upright thieves they were, the knives in the shadows. You can't be them. You're just trying to scare me. Well, the captain of the dainty demolishers is not so easily cowed. Dude, your two buddies are dead. To the hells with your deceptions. Huzzah! Huzzah for my fallen comrades. And Jack's a badass. Deceptions? Aye. Anyone ye meet could be a rogue, Captain, even a clean-cheeked errand boy. It's reason why I like Jack.
He's still breathing. Find some rope and string him up someplace in town. And now the job's done. Quite an introduction you had there, eh? Lisa just staring like, what did I just witness? Like... Welcome to Limsa Laminsa's ever-turning underbelly, where the thieves shed their skins and became rogues. Nice pan up. I'm not much for discussing the old days, but since it's come up, I might as well clear the confusion. Oh god, more reading. It was back when piracy was at its peak. The coves what protected the code were dimber dambers, the best lads and lasses to be had from among the pirate crews. They bit back the goods what was wrongly bitten, and came for the guilty under cover of Darkmans. Upright thief became the title for these coves, what dealt in sanctioned stealin' and millin'. But it was only those as had cut all ties with the buccaneers' life was what accepted into the ranks, conflicting loyalties and all that. They formed their own guild, even their own way of speaking, and what was once pirates was pirates no more. Later on, when Merlib took the admiral's chair, the upright thieves agreed to abide by her laws. We became the Rogues Guild to mark the change, and altered our recruiting policy to accept venturers like yourself. But among the title is different. Although the title is different, the job remains the same. Uphold the code and preserve the underground society what spawned us. Just as you've done with this assignment, keep up the good work, Lace, and you'll go far in the shadows. I get to pick something, but I think I've gotten all of this type of stuff, so we're gonna go with the tin piece. Alright, and then we'll pick up this, and then calling it a night. Alright. I get to talk more. A fine evening to you, Lace. And a fine evening it is for a spot of work, wouldn't ye agree? This time round, it seems some eager buccaneers scampered aboard a local merchantman and made off with a shipment of muskets. Now, seeing as it ain't lawful to cloy from a Laminsan vessel to begin with, the Yellow Jackets fell upon them daft coves afore their boots was even dry. Aye, they caught the pirates right there on the docks, but the stolen boomsticks was nowhere to be found. Fenced in a longboat deal, I'm thinking. That's when our guild was officially contracted to retrieve the goods, which weren't really needful since the code would have had us on the job anyway. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Laminsons and all that. So this is your assignment, natty lass. Find out where them weapons went and bite that shipment back. Seeing as the cutters as hit that merchantman's are already rotten in irons, you needn't rush with your stabbers a stabbing. I want this job handled quick and quiet, and I've the perfect partner to show you how it's done. We wants the redhead. We wants the redhead. This here's Vikeb the Stray, and ain't no other rogue what can match her in the arts of skulkin'. A pleasure. There's some problem, Vikeb? You seem a bit out of sorts. I'm bloody starving. I had one of them finger sandwiches set aside, you know, those egg-filled tasties they make at the Bismarck. But when I got back from me work, it was bloody gone. Uh-oh, that was Bekeb's. I thought it was Underfoot's. Oh, he ate it. Ahem. Well, you just head out on the job, and I'll see if I can't turn up that missing sandwich by the time you return. Ah, one more little detail you should know. The muskets was meant for the Yellow Jackets' armory. So once all is bobbed, you can hand the goods to one of their culls directly. It's Cockney. It's Cockney. We can start whenever you're ready, Lace. I've had a colleague keeping a waddle out for aught that might help us, so I suggest you have a few wids and with her first. You'll find her at the Highline posting as a fishmonger. Alright, she's faded off, and with that I am fading out. Ugh. Me and my squishmallow. Well, anyway, today was a great day. We got quite a bit done. I mean, I've hit level 10, and I'm almost level 11 for Rogue, plus picked up Samurai. So I have a lot to choose from right now. I have to figure out where to find some of these hunt marks, but that shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, excuse me. But yes, I would like to thank everybody for joining me today. I'm trying to think if there's any news or anything like that. There's really no news. I'm thinking at some point doing another art stream. It depends on the day sometimes, because like sometimes I'll start to sketch and nothing looks right and it looks terrible. But yeah, Peak is another thing that we may be playing. I gotta get together with my friends and see when they want to do that, if they want to do that. So that'll be fun. I've got my shorts going out. Expect one of those a day. I've been doing a lot of repo with them, but I'm gonna be getting some of the Final Fantasy stuff in as well. Gonna go through some of my streams from that and find some good times. Yeah, so that's all I can really think of. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I had a blast. I had a lot of fun talking about moonshine and bad accents and just having fun, which is what this stream is all about. So I will see you guys next time. You guys have a great weekend if I don't see you before then. And I will see you for sure on Tuesday. So you take care. Have a great weekend.